What other businesses run this way? Where year after year, 4 years after 4 years, decade after decade, the government can fail to hit its metrics to perform, and our employment roll gets bigger there. What business operates that way, dude? Can you please tell me, anyone, tell me what business operates where you continue to add people and you're broke and you never get rid of anyone? Okay, that all has to change. Okay, I think a lot of people in unions and stuff are going to be really disappointed when Trump comes in because, dude, I'm going to be banging on going, you need to dump half the people. Okay, literally half the people. Do you know how many people work for the U.S. government? See, these are great questions. Hey, like in the last 20 years, how many? 23 million employees in the U.S. government. Okay, federal government, according to the most recent data from the Bureau of Labor Stats in 2024, last month, there were approximately 23.364 million employees in the U.S. federal government. This figure includes civilian employees excluding military personnel. 23.3 million outside military. State and local, according to the U.S. Census Bureau's annual survey of public employment as of March 2022, 19.2 million employees. Now, here's a question. That's 42.6 million employees. Okay, that is 20% of the population of the United States, including infants and grandmothers. So let's really make it 250 million people in the United States. 180 of them are adults, working adults, not infants and not grandparents, right? So you have 180, did I say 180 million? You got 42 million people working for the government. A quarter of our working class works for the government. It's sick. Okay. Now, here's another question. Why is the federal government can report through the BLS, Bureau of Labor Statistics, that they have 23 million as of last month, but the best numbers we can get from local and state is going back 2 years. These are fundamental reporting problems, dude. You have states that can't even report how many people they employ back 2 years ago. This should be up to date, month to month. State of Louisiana hired this many people. State of Louisiana let go of this many people. The federal government let go of this many people. We have none of this, okay? None of this. And we don't even know. And by the way, if you were to take the average dollar generated by each employee, like they do in some of these Googles, you know, Google has this many employees and that they make $10,000 an hour or something. And none of these people make any money for the company being the country, right? So you got 42 million people that cannot put a positive dollar on the value that they bring to the market. If I just start looking at the employment numbers, dude, like this is, you win a campaign.
Make you mad.
Well, it makes you mad, but you actually win a political run on this. These metrics are so bad, it's horrible. Now, what you and I should go do is to go look at these numbers and how they've changed over 15 years. 42 million. How did it get to 42 million? Oh, wow. Last year it was 38. Oh, the year before it was 35. Oh, the year before it was 33. And you just see, oh, well, only people that are getting hired are government people. And the rest of you people are having to work at 7-Eleven. Like, vote for that, okay? Vote for that guy. You're an idiot, dude. If you're voting for these people that do this, you're an idiot. You should demand that your tax dollars are turning into positive revenue for our country so our children can go to good schools. We can drive on good roads, and we're proud. Our dams aren't breaking. Our bridges aren't falling apart. And our entire population is massively polarized on just lies, dude. Like, I think I could cut 20 million people out of the government. Imagine that, dude. Cut 20 million people. That's $2 billion a year. What is that? $20 billion a year in fees? Like, staggering, dude. Like, you have to look at this and go, look, we should also compare it to, hey, how many people does Italy hire in state and federal? As a comparison. Tiny. How many does the UK hire? Okay, it's not. The UK only has 72 million people. What? We have 42 million people working in the US government, and England only has 72 million people, dude. It's the size of a country working for our government. So according to the data, the total number of federal employees is 23,000. Check out what they're paid. Who wants to guess what the estimated average hourly rate is for 23.3 million employees. $94, bro. $94. You guys should be so pissed off here. See, this is what I'm saying, man. Like, you guys have to get angry. I make a lot more than 94 an hour, okay? So it's not bothering me, but you ain't making 94 an hour. This is ridiculous. Okay, so 23 million people at $197,000 a year. That's the average federal employee is 197 a year, all in, all that. Okay, that is 4.6 trillion just for the federal. That's not state. That's not local, dude. That's just federal. Okay, that's one half of the 42 million people I talked about. $94.93 an hour, $4.6 trillion. So the total bill for federal government is approximately 4.6 trillion. To put that in perspective, okay, it is equivalent. That 4.6 trillion is equivalent to the GDP of Japan, the combined GDP of Canada, Italy, and Brazil, and the market cap of Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon combined. I think every person that's not getting paid $93 an hour and they're a U.S. citizen, you should be so angry and get off your ass and do something about it, because whatever you've been doing, they have been robbing from you, man. I make a lot more money than this an hour. It's not me that's going to have a problem here. It's going to be you, and we and you are not being vocal enough. So I'm going to really suggest you get pissed off. Start looking at the information and getting the accurate data. The politicians are not going to give you this information. Okay, it's horrifying. But I'm going to give the politicians the information. We're going to start asking the right questions.